So, Rog, over the last couple of months, I've been sat in various meetings, and the phrase growth shock has come up, and I've nodded sagely, acting as though I know what they're talking about. But what is a growth shock?
It's generally where you have an economic surprise to the downside. So economic growth surprises people negatively.
But how is that even possible? Economic growth, surely every single time is a good thing. Why isn't it a growth bonus?
Well, what if it's negative growth? So you get a contraction. So a recession. A growth shock is normally a recession. People usually
So
expect...
wait a second, sorry to interrupt. A negative growth?
Negative growth, yes.
So that means it's not growing?
It's basically a decline year on year. So the shock is it's not growing.
So why does the finance industry invent these ridiculous phrases like negative growth? That just means it's going down. It's not even growth at all.
It's because it's a kind of phraseology. You're right, there is the language there, and it was used particularly at the end of 2022 to express most people's view that in 2023 we'd get a recession, which is that negative growth, and that it would therefore be a shock to the downside.
So is this the way the finance industry doesn't want to scare its clients by using the word growth, by saying negative growth? What they really want to say is it's going down. It's bad. It's bad. Just say it's bad.
Well, people don't like to use the word recession unless they have to,
So
particularly
we use
in
negative growth instead.
Negative growth. It means the same thing.
Okay. So coming back to that then, what does that mean now? Where are we now then?
Well,
are we in negative growth?
Well, what actually happened at the end of 2022 and coming into this year is that what was supposed to be a negative growth shock was expected by everybody, so therefore it couldn't shock. And actually, as we've come into 2023, growth's actually surprising to the upside, so it's been a growth surprise. Or you could say it's a positive growth shock.
For fuck's sake. Okay, so we've got the shock. The shock is it wasn't bad, it's actually good. Okay.
But
there's always a but.
There's always a but. But that now means that if more people think there will not be a negative growth shock, you reopen the opportunity that we could get a negative growth shock later in the year if everyone gets too optimistic.
Because everyone gets overexcited and then it all goes down again.
It's basically contrarian emotion.
Contrarian emotion. I don't know whether to be happy or sad.